For today's creature feature. Oh man, it feels good to say that. Welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios. The Tower of Terror. Straight away. 199 feet in the air and 30 years old. My all-time favorite Walt Disney World attraction turns 30. And we are here to celebrate, to wish Tower of Terror, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, a happy 30th birthday. I am Tampa J. This is my fiance, Cris the Girl, Miss Queen Halloween. And speaking of Halloween, we all know, maybe you didn't know, that this story, the Twilight Zone's Hollywood Tower Hotel, Tower of Terror, got its fame, its haunting, on October 31st, 1939. Happy Halloween. I'm wearing my Halloween shirt, and look at this. That's a great shirt.
Tower of Terror, yep. Lightning struck the tower on Halloween night.
So this is a Halloween attraction. It being part of the reason why it is my favorite Disney World attraction. I've gone on record saying that all the time. This is my favorite ride, and it's turning 30. So of course we had to come out here and celebrate with you guys. Thanks for clicking. July 22nd, 1994. That marks 30 years ago today as you're watching this video. We are out here a night early because we live in the Tampa Bay area. I have to work tomorrow. I had a lot of stuff going on this week. I've been back and forth to Orlando so many times the past week. Unfortunately, I have to do a lot of stuff at work tomorrow, so I can't make it out here on the actual anniversary. Who knows, maybe I'll catch up and come out, but I just wanted to make sure to confirm that we record this and celebrate this event properly. Tower of Terror is not just my favorite. It's a lot of yours favorites out there, a lot of people, you guys. I'm sure there's
I'm a Haunted Mansion
You
fan.
worked on the Haunted Mansion.
House divided. I still love it. It's a great, fantastic ride. I love it.
It could be your second favorite, maybe.
It could,
maybe not.
Maybe.
But we are here together as a couple to celebrate this awesome anniversary. I'm gonna ride it, of course. I wanted to ride it 30 times, but I don't know if that's possible in one day. You know,
probably not.
Probably not. Maybe 3 times, once for every decade. I have been out here so many times over the years, and I've made so many Tower of Terror videos. Last year, I went into a deep dive tour, broke down all the secrets, all the unknown facts. We're gonna rehash some of that today, of course, in this video as we go ride the Tower of Terror. But I will put a link in the description below. Please check out that video. I go very in depth of the history of Tower of Terror. I don't want to recreate that because, you know, that's already out there, but odds are I will say a lot of that stuff today. This is simply a documentation and a celebration here at Walt Disney World. Hollywood Studios. Been coming to this park a long time. You've been coming to this park, you were telling me, we were talking about this in the car on the way here. We can't believe that this attraction is 30 years old. Man, time does fly. You remember when this attraction was not here.
I sure do. Yeah, to me and to my family, it's still, like, I still consider it a new ride for some reason, even though it was, you know, it's pretty much always been here, but nonetheless, like, I remember coming to this park, let's just say that. I remember coming to this park when the Tower of Terror was not here.
You remember riding it for the first time?
I don't really remember riding it for the first time. I gotta say, it was a few years. It was scary to me. I was quite scared to ride that ride. I was probably, if I had to guess, in middle school when I rode it for the first time.
You remember the commercials on the Disney Channel, the advertisements?
100%, yes, so good.
And my first visit was 1997. My family and I, my brother, my dad, my mom, we all came here, and the last thing I did that night, it was dark outside. I stood in line, just me and my dad rode it for 3 hours to ride it for the first time. And I'll tell you what, I was terrified. I was like, what am I getting into? Because as you know, this is a haunted house. Haunt is on. That's another one of the reasons why I love this ride so much, is because it's very spooky. We're very spooky here. All right, this is a long-winded intro, but I think it's necessary. Let's get inside the park and have some fun. Happy birthday, Tower of Terror. There's so much above and below.
I'm ready to drop in.
Are you gonna drop in with me?
No.
Oh,
well, I'm ready to drop in from the sidelines.
The sidelines?
I'm ready to watch you drop in.
We're gonna get a tour.
Me to not drop anywhere.
No, we don't want that. I will be the only one dropping today. and maybe you guys vicariously, and other people around me. All right, let's do this. I'm excited. Happy birthday. There's much ahead. Not a terribly busy day here at Hollywood Studios. Nice little crowd for a Sunday. And we stopped inside the store and look at this Halloween. This is a cool shirt right here. I like the witch's hat and the bats. This shirt Chris showed the other day. She found this at Magic Kingdom. First Code Orange at Magic Kingdom video, check that out. But we saw that at Magic Kingdom, but I haven't seen this shirt yet. Oh yeah, there's also the mini version down there. I would definitely rock this.
Yeah, that's really cute. I like it.
Halloween, Tower of Terror. And right across the way, across the street here in the Five and Dime, they've got Haunted Mansion stuff that you see over in Magic Kingdom as well.
This is new stuff.
Brand new. We know it right here from Queen Halloween.
Yeah.
She was just showing all this.
It's so cool.
And look at this. Happy Halloween in July. Pretty cool how the Tower of Terror opened up in July and the whole story took place on Halloween. And there it is, straight away, the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Happy birthday. This is our first time looking at it. Going down Sunset Boulevard. Always like the first time every time, knowing I'm gonna walk down this way and ride my absolute favorite attraction. And if you're unfamiliar with the Hollywood Tower Hotel, if you have not ridden it, we're gonna drop in the 13th floor. The elevators simply just don't work once you get up to that 13th floor. That's always a good feeling. You never know. Back when this originally opened, there was one drop, and now there's many. So a lot of people give credit to Michael Eisner for developing this attraction. Of course, all of the other people that worked at Disney back in the day. Kirk Cameron, no, I'm just kidding. He did a special out here. Who remembers that Kirk Cameron special? It happened right here in the streets. They were promoting, it was a cool ad. That video is out there on YouTube if you want to watch that. But that's where I learned a lot about the history of Tower of Terror. This originally was supposed to be a Mel Brooks, Young Frankenstein castle. That was the original idea. Michael Eisner contacted Mel Brooks and said, hey man, why don't you come out to my new theme park, MGM Studios. You can film movies here and we'll make an attraction together. And Mel loved it. He came up with the idea of it being an elevator drop ride, and they went to work theming this to Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks. I love that movie, by the way. But something happened, long story short, and Mel Brooks backed out, and that's when the hotel, the Twilight Zone, came into place. Eisner decided to go with the Twilight Zone. And I'll tell you what, it would have been awesome to have a Young Frankenstein ride, but I think Twilight Zone is just that, like, one of those classic things from the 1960s that anyone, you know, it comes back in like into the 1980s, the Twilight Zone, the movie. I think that was a brilliant idea. I'm a huge fan of the Twilight Zone. I know you are too. And I'm really happy that there's no ride like this out there, themed after a TV show that from the 1950s and 1960s. I don't think they're ever gonna take that away. They did it out in Hollywood, they did it out in LA, but let's hope that this one stays forever.
I think it will. This, I mean, they wanted to build this ride because the Studios was a failing theme park. It wasn't doing as well as Eisner wanted it to do, so they were like, okay, we gotta build a thrill ride. We gotta put something here to put the Studios back on the map, and Tower of Terror literally saved the Studios. Like, we'd probably have a very different park if we didn't have the Tower of Terror.
I would agree,
so,
yeah. That's so true. Halloween saved the Studios. Think about that. We'll show you more about that. And the reason why the Hollywood Tower of Terror is 199 feet, not 200, because if it was 200 feet, they would have to put a red flashing light up there as a beacon to helicopters and airplanes, and that would ruin the effect. That's why it's 199 feet tall and not 200. Also, the pre-show, the taping show as you go in the little room, that was directed by Gremlins, and Twilight Zone, the movie's director, he did a lot of things, but that was recorded and produced by Joe Dante himself, creator of Gremlins. I love the theming here. You got the brick wall, the gates of Hollywood, all represented here. We're going back to the 1930s. You got the 1930 signals. This was a very well themed attraction to fit in with an old Hollywood theme park. Perfect. So haunting. This is a haunted house. So stoked. We're gonna walk around the tower before we get in line a little bit, go over to the gift shop, point out some stuff, specifically Halloween stuff. And I think the time actually just went up. It said 35, but now it says 45. Notice the old logo here. Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. And right before the main gates, the hotel sign. You see it? The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. That looks a whole lot better at night, but you can kind of see it here in the shadows. Check this out, the main entrance, the gates of the Hollywood Tower. And it says right up there, established in 1917. And although it opened up in 1917, it was October 31st, 1939. The day they told everyone to keep out, because that is when the 5 guests went missing, disappeared into the 5th dimension. And we're walking over here to the backside. This is actually the exit of the attraction through the gift shop. I mean, look at this theming. This is beautiful. Looks like an amazing hotel in downtown Los Angeles. Actually modeled a little more after the Biltmore, especially the Biltmore Hotel and also the Beverly Hills Hotel. Now, I wish these were for sale in the gift shop, but they're not. I would totally buy one. Got the Hollywood Tower Hotel flags. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And then back here in the glass, so the next time you're walking out of the gift shop here, check out the windows. We're gonna show you all these windows. There's a lot of Halloween and antiquities in these windows. Since it closed down on Halloween's night, some of the decor stayed here. There's a lot of Halloween and spooky stuff. Even this like this Egyptian cat, it's kind of spooky. Also, there's all kinds of stuff up here. They actually used real antiques when they designed this. We've got this gentleman and this lady in the window. Chris pointed out, check this out down here. Don't miss our Gala Halloween Extravaganza, elegant costumery available now at the apparel shop. So it was a costume party on Halloween night, of course. And this window right here to the left, right when you come out, has the most Halloween. We've got a black cat in here. Looks like a candy bucket. Got a jack-o'-lantern up here. We've got a jack-o'-lantern down there hiding away. That might be the last thing. There's an old chair, a brush, some books. Also a mirror up here. Abandoned on Halloween night. This is an abandoned hotel. I'd give a pretty penny for that jack-o'-lantern there, though. That's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
We have entered the lower half of the Hollywood Hotel. This is where they sell the good stuff, of course. You can even buy a bellhop hat. Got the bellhop coffee mug, do not disturb, with Mickey on it. I like that black and gold. You got Goofy there with the key.
The Hollywood Tower Hotel Elevator Repair.
Oh, Goofy's the elevator repair guy.
Prices are always dropping.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And here's the unique carpet pattern for the hotel. Always cool to see. I've seen people do wonders with this on Etsy. Really cool. Oh, wow, that's cool. Permanent resident. You may find yourself a permanent resident. That's a good shirt. I haven't seen that before.
It's cute.
I like how they put the robes on the hotel cart, the luggage cart, and it's just got the Hollywood Tower Hotel logo there. The Hollywood Tower Hotel Spirit jersey. That's a cool one. I only have one Spirit jersey. If I get another one.
You want to put this on now?
Oh no, I don't have that much Spirit. Haven't seen this before. It's a Stitch as a bellhop, and he's holding the luggage.
That's adorable.
It's got the hat on there. And a long time ago, I used to have a Tower of Terror keychain that was leather, and it was in the same shape. I don't think they sell those anymore in here because I've looked for them a couple times, but this one's cool with Mickey and Minnie. It's got the room keys as well.
It's a bellhop hat keychain.
Oh, it's a keychain.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's clever.
We need a very pink Hollywood Tower Hotel ornament.
I don't know why we don't have it.
Yeah, it's adorable.
In the mini ears. It's got the service elevator floor counter on there. Also, here's a shirt that says out of order. That's a nice touch. I always thought these mannequins were kind of creepy. Hollywood Tower of Terror, established 1917. Drop in anytime. That's like an advertisement on the back of that hoodie. Conveniently located amid the glitz and the glitter, a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age. The time is now. Hollywood Tower Hotel. That's cool.
I will say that the Tower of Terror has much cooler merchandise than the Haunted Mansion does.
Oh, you heard it here.
I mean, not anymore because they put out the new Haunted Mansion merch and it's really, 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 really good. But in general,
over time,
Tower of Terror has better merch.
Do not disturb tags. These are neat. We're kind of going in reverse. We're showing you the gift shop first. Right here before you enter the gift shop as you're going through the hotel lobby. The door for the gala in the sunset room. And right behind the trees over here is the menu from Halloween night. The sunset room, October 31st, 1939. And this is the menu of all the good food they were serving that night. They've got vegetables, desserts, salads, grill, entrees, fish, soups, clear turtle with sherry soup. Ooh, you want some turtle soup? And here's the lobby counter here. This is the downstairs lobby. There's one upstairs as well. We've got a mural of the actual hotel there. It's really cool. Also a lot of antiquities. We've got a radio and some more Halloween up here in the corner. Look at this. We've got a cat up there. We've got like a ghostie with a hat, maybe a skeleton. And then you got a jack-o'-lantern with a witch hat. And right next to it, I think I see some more, is that like a Halloween card?
Like cards, yeah.
Halloween cards right next to it. And in the pre-show room specifically, and down here behind the counter, there's a lot of Twilight Zone original episode references. There's a letter up here, I'm not so sure what this is from. A letter to Pamela Morris, a reference. We'll have to look it up to see what episode that's from. So we just looked up that letter. Pamela Morris was a character in the Twilight episode titled Queen of the Niles. Chris just looked it up on her phone. You noticed this right away though. We watched this episode together. These pair of glasses right here, that's one of the best episodes.
So the glasses are from like my favorite Twilight Zone episode ever. And, well, I don't want to spoil it for you all, but...
Starring Burgess Meredith.
Yeah, the penguin.
From Rocky and the Penguin.
Yeah, that was time now. Also, the doll just above it there, Talking Tina, that's another classic one.
They just recently put these up here, maybe a year ago. There was other references in here. It's very cool to see some of our favorite shows. If you haven't seen this episode here with Burgess Meredith, check it out. Halloween Gala tonight. Look at all the cobwebs. I love that they're embracing Halloween.
There's another letter up here, and it's titled to Jerry Etherson, who is the ventriloquist from the Twilight Zone episode The Dummy.
This one right up here, I'll zoom in.
Yeah, it's a classic.
There he is. Jerry Etherson, the ventriloquist. And here's a Twilight Zone reference right here. We're not sure what the episode is, but this is giving me Shining vibes. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Fun fact, they approached Stephen King for wanting to make a Stephen King ride. This was also, at one point, could have been The Shining, but Stephen King turned it down. He didn't want to have anything to do with MGM back then. Chris pointed this out. We almost forgot to mention Tower of Terror, the movie.
Classic.
Steve Guttenberg.
Kristen Dunst.
Yeah. That came on the movie, I believe the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
It did come out on VHS too.
Yeah.
But yeah, they referenced the Tip Top Club. Just to show you what's going on here. Everyone's coming off the elevator down here. They got the ride photo. They can purchase the ride photo right here, and then they exit into the gift shop. Just breaking this down for people who have never ridden Tower of Terror. This is the end of the ride. Now I'm gonna get in the queue shortly, and I'm actually gonna ride it and take you guys with me. I can record it all. And another look at the gift shop before we exit here. I will come back through here, of course. I have to exit after I ride the ride. For today's creature feature, we begin the journey to the top, and then the drop. And I believe it has gone down. I think it's only like a 35-minute wait. We enter the garden before the hotel. Again, October 31st, 1939. This hotel has been abandoned for so long. These are the first guests it has seen since then. So the garden has not been taken care of. You've got all this shrubbery growing up. It's going wild. This kind of walk up into the Hollywood Tower Hotel is meant to disorient you, to get you in the mood, to get you in the vibe. You got the Rose Garden, the Band Pavilion, the Arboretum, and you can hear the screams up there through the trees. This is the front wall of the tower. Can't see the top just yet. Just around the corner you can though. Here we go, people dropping in. The music you hear playing in the queue is from the 1930s. And no upkeep and no water in the fountain right here below the Rose Terrace. Did you hear the lightning? Lightning struck the tower. The creepy statues over here. Very haunting. Just to show you what's going on here, you got the bellhops checking the lightning lane. This is the uniform that cost over $1,000, the most expensive uniform on Walt Disney World property. And right here, the cornerstone, before we take the corner, the plaque erected in 1917, Hollywood Land. This is going really quick. This is gonna be less than 20 minutes. I wonder where they got these lamps, because they did actually use real antiques and stuff off of buildings.
I don't know, but they need to clean that window.
I know, right? Oh, it looks like someone, ooh, who did that up there?
I don't know.
Like struck their hand there. And look at this, the lobby. Now, if you've ever been into the Biltmore Hotel in downtown Los Angeles, this should look very familiar to you. Lights are on, but nobody's home. Look at all the cobwebs. Man, can I just like sleep here tonight? That would be awesome. So carefully, attention to detail. Love it. Spooky. And it's supposed to look like the guests just ran out and left all their stuff. You got luggage, you got a hat over there. You've got a cup of coffee. There's the front desk, the telephone, the luggage, the fireplace. Here we go. 2. All right, heading to the left.
All the way down. All the way down, side by side, please, side by side, all the way down.
I've never noticed before. Someone pointed this out to me in the directory. Check this out. All the levels, but down here, fallen, it says take the stairs. I have never noticed that before. Thank you so much. Lower level, all the levels. And at the bottom. Oh, it's the letters have fallen off out of there. And they're the missing one. Oh, that's spooky. All right, we're going into the pre-show. I love this show. Directed by Gremlins director and creator Joe Dante. Also produced the movie Twilight Zone, the movie, which that has some spooky history as well. This is so cool. A lot of references in this room too as well. There's the one reference from the episode.
Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
The time is now, on an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique. It calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, you are the star. And this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
Yeah. Dude, I love that. That's like my favorite pre-show of all time. This letter here on the table, it mentions Florida. It references it. All right, we gotta get going. Ooh. Oh no. Chris? Chris? Oh, there you are. I'm all by myself. Oh no, there's someone in the room. All right, into the boiler room. Yeah, I love that pre-show. This is so amazing, isn't it? All the detail. Yes. Happy birthday, Tower of Terror. Happy 30th birthday. Freaking boiler man. Reminds me of A Nightmare on Elm Street, of course. Also, it reminds me of John Hughes, specifically thinking of Home Alone in the basement. Really cool theming, and I believe they actually used old boilers from old factories to fulfill this room. If the boiler is cold, it's good. That means Freddy's not alive. I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop in 30 years Tower of Terror. I can't believe this. And there go the guests before us. Their turn on the elevator. Gonna be me. Here we
For
go.
your
My
safety
turn.
once on board, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the elevator at all times.
And the seatbelt.
Pull the yellow
Row
cord.
6, pull on the yellow strap to your right. Everyone hands up. Everyone hands up.
Heads up.
And do not put them down until I say so. You can pull them back down. On behalf of the Hollywood Tower Hotel, I hope you enjoy your stay. And next time, take us there.
Oh.
You are the passengers.
Here we go.
About to ascend into your very own episode of The Twilight Zone.
Oh, way.
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and
Going up.
that door is opening once again, and this time it's
We're gonna
opening
move
for
forward.
you.
Yes. Walk over here. Welcome to the 5th dimension. The eye. Almost time. Alright, here we go.
You are about to discover what lies beyond the 5th dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest
no.
part of your imagination. In the
Gonna go up, maybe. Uh-oh. It's so dark in here. And we're going up! Oh, we got hang time! Oh! Oh! Look at that! Oh! Oh, that was a big drop! That was awesome! Happy birthday! Tower of Terror! Oh, there you go! This is freaky dog! Oh my god! I lost count! Oh man, we're still going! Oh! Oh man, there we go. I lost count. That was a lot of drops. I remember the first time I read it's like 1 drop. We survived the Twilight Zone. Man, it was so fun.
Ladies,
I think I'm gonna run it again. Oh. And look who I found here waiting at the exit. What is this?
It's a portal to the 4th dimension, 5th dimension.
5th dimension, yeah. You've shared this before. We've done this before. This is so cool though.
Awesome Twilight Zone reference here, one of my favorite episodes, which I don't know the title of it, but if you know, you know. It's really cool.
So I'm not so sure if they did this on purpose, but I felt like it dropped 30 times. It just kept going and going and going and I lost count. Maybe because we're celebrating the 30th anniversary, they're doing a little 30. Well, I don't know, it could have been like 10.
Yeah.
But originally it was only like 1 drop, and now lately it's unpredictable and I love that. There's a lot of stuff to look at when you're getting your ride photo. Scan your magic band right there. Over here, the bulletin board, all lit up. All kinds of business cards in here. Dr. P.Y. Geen Dental. We've got Boodle Lane's Mineral Shop. We've got an airplane here. We got a comic book strip. Hang Tie Silk Merchants. I don't remember this. Do you remember this?
I don't know.
I think it's always been here. There's a Shell advertisement. Also, here's a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge. Hey, is that a Ford? That could be a Ford. And it is a Ford. A Ford Model T. It says right here. Someone purchased, oh, it's for sale for 360 bucks. It looks like the Jorgensen family is selling it. Please pay in silver coin. I'm sure that's a Twilight Zone reference. Hey, much ahead with Henry Ford. A look back of where you exit. Elevators coming out from the left and to the right here. There are 2 door exits, and I believe each card on each side reports to the same door. They kind of rotate with who's done with the ride. So you come out 2 doors, and I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4 elevator shafts. Right when you exit the gift shop, just came out of there, right across here. This is the Joffrey's Coffee we always visit. And they do have a specialty Tower of Terror beverage, which I've never gotten. It being the 30th anniversary, I'm gonna get it to celebrate.
I think Ryan got it the last time we were here on May the 4th.
Exploring Ryan, yes, he did get this. We came over here and all got coffee. Shout out to Exploring Ryan.
The man who saved our lives.
He saved our lives, and he saved me from the elevator. We rode that together. And here it is right here, Frozen in Fear, a bone-chilling combination of frozen lemonade, Minute Maid premium lemonade, and wild grape. You can also add Grey Goose, make it spirited. I'm just gonna get the regular, the unleaded. When I was a kid, I loved grape slushies. This looks like a grape slush. It's a grape drink to have. I mean, great drink to have. Just tried it, it's grape lemonade. It's actually pretty refreshing. Wanna try it?
That's really good.
Just add the spirits. You can have a wild goose. And the sign still says 45 minutes, but I'll tell you what, that was like 20 minutes until we got to at least the pre-show, maybe even beyond. So I'm gonna get in line after I sip on my drink here a little bit more and ride it for the 2nd time today.
Remember what used to be here?
What was here?
Fast Pass machines.
Oh, that's right.
Rest in peace, Fast Pass.
Man, that was the golden age of Disney.
Yeah.
Being a pass member with Fast Passes.
When it was
free.
Novel concept. I don't know.
And look at this, round 2. When the door has been summoned to close with a snap of a finger. Whoa! Round 2, here we go.
This door leads to your imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Yes. Here's a portion of the boiler room I haven't showed in a long time. Look at this equipment here. All real stuff from some old factory. Would love to know exactly, specifically where all this stuff came from. There's an old radio over there. Also, an old alarm clock. Just noticed that. We got a lot of stuff on this desk. Another Zenith radio. A hammer. There's also a book down there. And I'm sure that's a real desk. So 12 plus the basement. That's 13 floors. Here it comes.
And do take special care to supervise
5, 4, 3, 2, basement. There we go. 2nd time to drop in. Sitting on the left side this time. That might be my favorite part right there. Oh, this ain't so bad. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Oh man, that's great. Oh man, everyone's going crazy. That was one of the best ones. Rod Serling.
The warm welcome back to those of you who
All right, so I didn't get it last time.
Warning. Something you won't find.
The dummy over there.
The next time you check
Over there in the corner. That was a good crap.
or you may find yourself
I gotta check my pants.
of the Twilight Zone.
No, I'm just kidding.
That was one of the better ones.
I love it when they do that. That's so good. And that was one of the best times ever. It's gonna be hard to top that. Every kid behind me was screaming my ear off, and the ones in front of me, everyone went nuts. And right here, below the ride photos, collections, more antiques, all kinds of stuff back here. You could literally spend hours upon hours breaking down everything. Looks like old auto parts back there. Oh no, it's like light bulbs. Got coffee cups, we got tools. This is the maintenance shed, or the maintenance room. It was incredible. And back here in the lobby, I haven't showed you this corner yet. A bunch of luggage behind this counter. Also a bellhop hat. Man, that was insane. That was one of my most favorite times ever. Everyone was just going nuts. And shout out to the cast member that put the flashlight up to her face at the end when the door opens. I love it when you guys do that. It is so freaking scary when cast members do that because a lot of people are not expecting it. So Chris is over watching the Muppet Show. It looks like it's gone down to 30 minutes again. I'm gonna ride this for the third time. So it is true what I said at the beginning, 3 times for 3 decades. Happy 30th anniversary Tower of Terror. Much ahead, much above again. I'm doing this again. So I decided to come to the same side again. Both times I got the middle elevator. This one so far is the most aggressive elevator I've ever been on. The last 2 trips, I went on that one. I hope I get it again. All right, I got the same side, same elevator 3 times in a row. I am row number 2. So 4 ride elevators, 2 on that side. That's the service express elevator. That's for employees and guests. And then 2 on this side. I'm on the inner left elevator. So far, this has been the most aggressive. And there are the load instructions on the wall. That's how they load us. I am in row 2, spot number 3. Now the front. Whoa, look at that go. Different. So I did the same elevator 3 times, and as you saw, different, all aggressive.
The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
See if they get it this time. Oh. And look at this, perfect timing. Yay!
Did you have fun?
I did. Did you have fun?
I did, yes.
How were the Muppets?
Funny as ever.
It's your favorite?
It is my favorite.
You rode your favorite, or I was riding my favorite?
Exactly.
All right, so we're gonna get a sneak peek tour from a cast member. Very nice of them. Never been this close inside the lobby. What's that game called? Mahjong?
They're in the works of doing a new movie called Tower of Terror with Scarlett Johansson, and she was actually in here a couple months ago and started development on it. So.
That's cool. That's exciting.
Dude, this is awesome. I've always wanted to come in here. So, new movie with Scarlett Johansson. This is incredible. Lobby tour. It's cool how they just like up and left. I love that.
Frozen in time.
Yeah. So cool.
Wow. Yeah, thank you. I've always wanted to come in here. I know you have too.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to take any pictures anywhere?
Yeah, thank you. Got a nice little tour here. Thanks to the cast member here, Toby. I'm gonna take some pictures. Thank you so much.
But you can see it on the back.
Wow, Paging Mr. Herman. Dude, I've always wanted to look at this book.
Just here.
Oh, just here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've been here for about 2 years.
Good eye.
Nice.
Are you gonna sit on the couch?
I guess so.
Sit on the couch.
Let's do one more at the desk.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That is so cool.
I've never been up here.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, that was the most magical moment ever right there. Always wanted to go in there. Amazing. Look at us there. Shout out to the cast member.
Yeah, to Toby. Thank you so much, Toby. That was so
leave him a review.
amazing. Yeah,
Good
totally.
review. That is the most magical moment right there. I've always wanted to stand right there. You too.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I have to give credit to where credit is due. Chris got recognized, and the next thing you know, we're on a magical moment tour. So I gotta thank you for that.
Well, a fellow Halloween decor hunter, shopper out there. He watches the channel because we do the Halloween shopping. So very awesome. Thank you, Toby. Always cool to meet another Halloween enthusiast. And that's seriously like, wow, that made my Disney life. That was so cool.
Thank you, because that made mine. That was all you, babe.
That's all Toby.
Toby!
Yeah.
Thank you, Toby. Man, happy birthday. That's a great way to celebrate the 30th anniversary. We finally got in the lobby.
Yep.
And that merch we showed in the beginning, that's brand new. That just like came out, the new
like
merch.
Today or yesterday or whatever he was saying. So that's really, there you go.
The new merch.
Yeah.
Tower of Terror. All right, I don't think we can top that moment. I was honestly thinking about riding one more time, but I think I'm gonna keep it at a perfect 3 for 30 years in the lobby. If you guys have a chance, if you're watching this video, you still have time to come out here if you live near the parks for the 30th anniversary. Don't know if I will be here tonight when you're watching this video, but we wanted to come out here and make an effort to celebrate. And I'm glad we chose tonight because it was a light night, and that was the whole reason I was able to ride it so many times and get that experience. So thanks so much for always watching. I didn't mean to wrap it up here, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up here.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure.
Let's do it. Make sure you check out Cris The Girl on YouTube. She has a channel as well. Link in the description is below as always. And that's it. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe below if this is your first time. I am Tampa J, and as I always say, there's always much ahead and much above. I can't wait to come back and ride it. I love this freaking ride. I can't believe it's 30. Happy birthday, Tower of Terror. We love you.
Happy birthday, Tower of Terror.
Much ahead. Much above. There comes a helicopter. There he goes. Know you're awesome. Know you're loved. No matter who you are, what you're going through. Just know that there's always much ahead for you, my friend. Yes, I'm talking to you. Looks like it's up to a 60-minute wait now.
So I kind of have a funny story with like the whole commercial thing of Tower of Terror, because if you grew up during that time, you probably remember those commercials. They were pretty dang iconic. Well, again, back in my day, when Tower of Terror was a brand new ride, literally, like nobody had any idea what this freaking thing was gonna be. All you had were the commercials. My family and I legitimately thought, again, if you saw the commercials, if you remember, everyone is standing in an elevator, like a real elevator, and then they do like commercials and they drop them and stuff like that. So my family and I legitimately thought you were standing up in an elevator, like in a real elevator, just going up and down. Like we really thought that for some stupid reason.
That's back when you could get away with that. That makes sense.
No, not really. No,
not
really.
Getting away with like tricking people.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. We just had no idea what to expect. If you can imagine a world where nobody knows what the Tower of Terror is going to be, what it is.
Before spoilers, before the internet.
Always thought that. And then of course eventually my mom did ride the ride and we were all a little shocked that you actually sat down. I think this was before the lap bars too, actually.
The seatbelt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
There was lap bars?
No, there wasn't lap bars. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe there's probably always was seatbelts.
I think it was always seatbelts.
But yeah, it was a different experience. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my story.
That's a good story.
Yeah, and then I
remember the commercials.
I remember when it was just the one drop. I remember when they added 2 drops. I think that was the next iteration. Not 1, but 2 drops.
Now it's like 30.
And then it was a whole, you never know what you're gonna get sort of thing. So yeah, happy birthday, Tower of Terror. 30 years.
That's right.
We're both old.
Yeah, we're getting old.
Yeah.
I'm only 7 years older than the Tower of Terror.
Yeah. I think so.
And look at that. Did he poop on my car?
He did.
There's a crow on my car and it pooped on it. We're getting all kinds of luck today.
Yeah.
Hello, my friend. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, you did poop on my car. It's okay.
Don't poop on me.
See you guys. Peace. Happy birthday, Tower of Terror.